YouTube is happening. It is Monday, July 14th. Now we're going to talk about the WNBA. There are 2 games today and 2 games tomorrow. We're going to cover both of these days of games in this video. So we're going to go over all 4 games, try to pick some winners, see if we can find some value out there. But first, we got to do what we always do. We got to do what we talked about yesterday. So let's look at yesterday. I took these 5 plays here. Indiana crushed. Clark went 2 for 7 from 3. Like, come on. Come on. You had the worst possible defense and you can only make 2? Bad shooting game, but whatever. Had 13 assists, more focus on passing. I get it, whatever. Atlanta, New York did not even come close to hitting that over, but Washington, Seattle didn't come close to hitting their over either, but they hit the under like we thought they would. And then the team total for LA was beautiful. So that was a 3 and 2 day, 3 right, 2 wrong. We will take that. That's fine. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport, I do. Or access to ye old spreadsheet so you can do your own research. Check out the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. So this is going to be a quick video. I know. When you only have 4 games, it makes it very fast. So we're not going to waste any time. So let's go and jump to that first one right now. All right, first game on the list you can see is going to be Minnesota and Chicago. Currently, Minnesota 10.5 point favorite on the road. 161.5 is our total. Let's go look at the spreadsheet, load it up. We see our numbers. Look how good Chicago's playing recently, like numbers-wise. It's actually very impressive all of a sudden. Number 1 in 3-point shooting, number 2 in 3-point defense. Who is this team? Who are you? What did you do with the real Chicago? Because normally Chicago's not that good, but they've been playing great. They can't make any shots inside, though. That's weird. But the number 1 rebounds, I wonder if that's a lot of me-bounds going on. I'm not sure. We'll look, though. So, anyways, let's go ahead and look over at the player props. Let's go ahead and have a nice refresh. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it. Get you a whole week for free for this whole website. Awesome stuff. So, we want to make sure it is to this game, links this guy, first game. We want to do, wow, look at how many unders there are. Whoa, that's a lot of unders. And we'll look at overs first because I like those better. And why is there so many? There's so many overs and unders. Okay, let's start with this. Let's pick the main ones. We got PRAs. We got Angel. We got Courtney Williams. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Let's just do PRA so we can kind of see a whole story what's happening with everything. So, and then last one's going to be Rachel to hit 3 threes. We'll take a look at that one too. So we got 3 here. Start off with these 3, and we see Angel has been 37.6 PRA in the last so many games. Hell, you can go last 10. She's been balling out of her mind. 34.4 average on a 30.5. That's good, regardless. Number 1 in rebounds, going up against Minnesota's 9th in rebounds. The only 2 games, bad games, were Phoenix and Dallas. When you played Minnesota, literally on the 6th of July, which was 8 days ago, you had 39, 16, 17, and 6. It's pretty damn good. Sorry, that's just amazing. So 30.5 almost looks like a gift, doesn't it? It looks suspiciously low. So Minnesota here, and that was at Minnesota. Now you're at home too. And then look, I didn't realize you just played Minnesota again at home. You played them 2 days ago and you had 34. If they can't stop you, why would the line be 30.5? I almost feel like we got to take this. So, all right, that'll probably be a play, but let's look at everybody else while we're here. Courtney, 29.6 on 25. I don't like this red. You go last 10, you can see there's been multiple red. Yeah, you've been popping off recently, but your line's elevated. I don't like that as much. I like Angel better. That does make sense. I'll take Angel over this one for sure. We come over here, we look at Rachel to hit some threes. 3.4 and a 2.5. Not bad, not great, but not bad. Plus 125 odds. That ain't good. But still, let's go look. So this is Chicago. We want to see what's Minnesota's 3-point defense looking like. 9th. Potential. There is potential there. If you don't like Angel, this could be a play for you. But for me, I like the Angel play way better. So, yeah, 3-3, 2-3. All of these are too close to the line. And then this random 6 is doing a lot of heavy lifting. So for me, I'm going to pass on that one as well. So let's go back over here. Let's go look at these unders to see what we got cooking over here. So let me get rid of that. To unders, we got McBride, Collier, PRA. McBride's going to have a PRA as well. Yep. And then Smith is going to have no PRA. Smith under 3s. I will never take under 1.5 threes. I say this every video. I will never do it. Collier, Smith. That's good. We got these 2. That's the Reese over. Collier under, you just hit it over. I don't want to take somebody who just hit this literally last game and you hit it 4 out of 6. No. No, that means you've gone under 60% of the time. That ain't good enough. I need 70 or higher. So goodbye. And then lastly, McBride, PRA under. Last 10, you're sitting on a 15.4 and an 18.5. This doesn't look bad. These 2 games doing a lot of heavy lifting to pull that total higher, but these 2 are bringing it really far down too. I think I still like Angels play better. We know she's going to get a lot of minutes. She's going to get a lot of touches. She's going to get a lot of opportunities, which is the main thing. If anybody can create rebounds, she can. We know this. No hating, just stating facts. There's a reason why people are trying to trademark the term me bounds, because it is a thing. And hey, if it works, it works. And we can bet on it. Damn it, we're going to bet on it. So, hey, whatever. I hope she gets them. I want you to miss 17 shots in a row and get all them rebounds and get 17 rebounds first quarter. I don't care. I want to win. So this will be my play for the first game. We go look at the spreadsheet. Siders total, 161 is our total. Let's look at the numbers. That comes out to 165. This comes out to 159. So we have a range of 6 points. This total's right in the middle. So they know what they're doing. They're better at shooting twos. I don't know. Minnesota has way too much damn talent, though. That's the only thing. Yeah, Chicago's playing better recently, but Minnesota's talent level is just, they've been playing way better all season. 18-5 or 7-13. Come on. 10-point favorites on the road. I wouldn't touch. No. No, I'd rather just take Reese at home to get 30.5 PRA. That's the play I'm taking. Next. All right, game 2 is going to be Phoenix in Golden State. Look at this. We have basically a pick and 1.5 for the home team. 159.5 is our total. We come over here. We see our numbers. Both teams, a lot of green and yellow. A little bit of red down here because it's just Golden State's very slow. They're a slow team, pace-wise and fast breaks, and they don't go for blocks and steals mainly. And they turn the ball over. So versus Phoenix, that ain't what you want to do. So that is a 4-possession differential right there alone, just from turnovers. 1 offense versus 4 defense, 5 versus 9. Both offenses have slight advantages. 7v4, that's about a push. 3v8, maybe some Golden State. 3 and 4 versus 8 and 5, maybe a little bit of offense. Number 1 offensive rating versus number 9 defense. Ugh, man. And then you see, one's fast, one's slow. Whoever dictates the pace is probably going to win the game. Simple as that. This one's a hard one to pick. Phoenix statistically looks a little bit better, I would like, but that's just me personally. So let's go ahead and look at the stuff over here, see what we got anything good. Swap this to the next game, Mercury and Valkyries. Under, all we have is Sammy to go under points, rebounds. We'll take a look at it. Sure. Let's go ahead and pop the overs up too. What do we got over here? We got some more overs. So let's do the under first, see how it looks. Damn. What? Why? What the hell? Where did this come from? Yeah, it's like, okay. You have a trend. You tend to be your 15 is your number the last 5 games, except for this random, you didn't do anything this one. You say, I gotta make up for it. And then some. 30, you gave him 36 points? Damn. All right, we can't trust that. No, if you can fill up like that, you can fill up against anybody. So now we gotta look at the overs. So we got threes, PRA. It's Burton, and then wait, Sammy's over on one and under on the other. How the hell? How the hell does that work? All right, let's look at this one. Yeah, if you go straight points and assists, she's in 4 out of 5. Man, come on, get the hell out of here. That's too weird. That one game is doing all the lifting, and that one over and underwise. We gotta look at Burton both sides, and then we gotta look at the threes, because one question before we even look at the threes: what's Phoenix 3-point defense? 8 out of 13 teams. That means they're in the bottom half. It's not terrible, but hey, not the best. So we'll look at both and see how they're doing on their threes. So we'll start with the PRA for Burton. And we see 23 on a 19, not bad. You see the numbers are doing pretty decently, can't complain there. Let's see, have you faced Phoenix recently? You have not. Last 10, you've been pretty, you're slowly trending upwards. You see the trend, you can see it's a clear light popping up. So, but I don't know. Let's go look at the threes. Burton threes, let's see, this looks a lot better. 1.5, you're averaging 2.6. You're averaging a full extra 3 over the line. I do like that. Against a bottom half team against threes, and you're taking volume, which is what we want to. Oh well, you're just that damn good of a shooter. Holy shit, that's 5 for 6, 2 for 5. You're shooting 57% in the last 5 games. That is from 3. That is amazing. Now is that realistically? Can you maintain that? No, not a chance. But hey, props. Tiffany, what you up to? You're at 2.8. You're even better. How many threes you taking? Even less, but you're 4. Good God, you both are really, you have a 5 for 6, a 4 for 7. What are we doing here? What are your odds? -110, +120. Who's going to get more shots? That's the question. You play 29 minutes. You play 28 minutes. You're both guards. I think Burton probably will have more. I want to go Burton. I think I'm going to go Burton. I think I want to go Burton for threes. I want to chase that +120 today. So I think it's going to go for. I could be wrong, but who knows? Burton. I feel one of these two hit 2 threes, no problem. So over 1.5, 3 goals. Take both. I kind of want to take the home team twice. Give me both. You know what? Let's do it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Let's do this. Let's go Hayes. Hayes over 1.5 threes. I'm going for both. If somebody's like, I ain't taking those. Hey, take what you want. This is what I'm taking. I'm taking both of them to hit 2 threes because you see the volume and the way they've been shooting. Phoenix, as good as they are, hey, that eight right there, that's, hey, yeah, I'm gonna see what happens there. So give me both of these two to hit 2 threes. Let's move on to tomorrow's games. All right, slide on over to tomorrow, which is Tuesday, in it. And we have Indiana, Connecticut. I almost said UConn again. Indiana, UConn, Connecticut, Washington, and Los Angeles. So first off, we're gonna start with Indiana and Connecticut. And so let's pop, and we see it's 15.5 with a 165.5 total. We look at our spreadsheet, see our information, not the right one. We want this one, so I can actually load it up. So we got to do this. I gotta go change this to Indiana, and I gotta change this to Connecticut. And there's our numbers. And my God, Connecticut, what are you doing? You're not terrible, but you're terrible. Does that make sense? You're not the, like, if you average together, your score is going to come out higher than whoever the worst team actually is, which is probably Dallas. Probably, which I'm shocked they are because you're 3-18. So, number 1 defense versus 11 offense, that's clear Indiana. 5 versus 13 is clearly Indiana. 7-7's a push. 9-11's a push. Offense versus defense, clear as day. It's domination, both on the ratings. This is a big one right here. This block right here, rating versus rating, offense v defense. Indiana crushes both of these. They dominate inside. They get the assists. They don't. They took, man, what's the spread? 15.5 on the road. I don't think that's enough. That might not be enough. We're not even going to mess with the prop in this one. I like Indiana to crush. I don't care where they are. There might be more Indiana fans at this game than Connecticut just because they want to see Caitlin Clark. That's a very real possibility. So that might feel like a de facto home game for Indiana just because I'm sure most games probably feel that way. But hey, whatever. You never know. Let's go look. Let's go check out the props too, just to make sure we hit everything we got. We do have props. Nice. On the overs, we have 2. We have Boston and Rivers. Okay. Boston and Rivers. All right. Boston is at 19.5 points assists. There you go. There you go. What the hell did I say? 20.8 versus 19.5. That's not big enough. This 8 is dragging this down heavily against Golden State. So, but still overall 20. Yeah, if you take out this right here, we got 22, 27, 27, 20. That's coming out to like a 23, 24 average on a 19. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I think I like Indiana as a team to crush better. So we'll take that off. Rivers, I'm not taking anything against Indiana. I'm sorry. Indiana's defense is too good usually. So especially inside. Yeah, 77 points allowed. I'm sorry, I just can't. I will never. I can't. No, I will not take a player prop on somebody from a miserable team. I can't do it. So, but we could take the under. We could look at unders. You could get shut down. 100% for, look who it is. It's Clark. 2.5 threes. I'll show it again. We'll talk about it. But oh my God, what do we do here? What do we do? Look, she hit 2. She took 7 of them though, and yeah, 2 for 7, 1 for 7. She has hit a whopping 6 for. She's shooting 17%. What is this? What does this come out to? 14, 20, 35? She is 6 for 35 in the last 5 games. That is not good. Sorry. You go PRA though, she's got 30 because the assist, but I can't do this. I got to take the team right now. If she's shying away from shooting to turn more into like the facilitator again, or she wants to distribute more assists than anything, cool. That actually helps Indiana as a team out because they dominated yesterday. They look great. So I'm not going to take this. We're just going to take, we're going to look at the numbers. We see that Indiana crushes damn near every category except for 3-point defense, but they can barely shoot threes, so who cares? So I'm going to take the 15.5. It seems like a large number, but guess what? We're going to do it. We're going to do Indiana 15.5 next. All right, last game is going to be Washington and Los Angeles. We can see currently it is a pick'em, basically. It's a 1-point spread with a 163.5 total. We go to the spreadsheet, come over here. Let's change it up. We got Washington versus Los Angeles. There are our numbers, and everything is mismatching like crazy. What is this? Look at look at this. Look at this. You got a team that is amazing at defense versus a team that is amazing at offense. Wow. We don't see this often, but we do. So the worst offense first at 13th versus in the last 5 games versus the second worst defense. Well, something's got to give. 3v2, something's got to give. 9v12, this is a push actually. 13-10, 2v2, 13v11, 3v1, 4v. You see it. They literally are just the same. Their strengths go up against each other, and their weaknesses go up against each other. So therefore, that's why it's a 1-point spread, and that is a perfect line because who the hell knows going to win this game? I don't know if it's going to be high scoring, low scoring, who's going to win what. Maybe there's a prop we can take. Because so far, this is one of those ones, absolutely. Hell, I wouldn't bet this game with your money. Put it that way. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just check on this prop. Okay, there are no unders in this game, which is weird. Usually there's always unders. Let's go to overs. Any overs? Yeah, we got some overs. Kelsey Plum. Kelsey. And then we got Plum, and then we get Hamby over here with points assists. We'll look at these two and see if anything looks good. So Kelsey has been obviously balling out. Going up against a top defense is not what you want to see, though. That's why the line looks so good, because that's the #1 defensive rating she's going up against. I don't know about that. I'm gonna tell you right now. So 29 out of 24 looks pretty decent. You could take this. I mean, hell, we'll see. Has she faced Washington recently? No. I bet. Okay, she's hit this every line, and none of these are Washington, except there's a Minnesota one here. Has she faced them at all this season? She's not faced Washington at all this season. That is hard to believe with that many games. Crazy. She must have been, okay, whatever. You do you. So I don't, whatever. Hamby, you can see the last 5 games. We go head to head. You can see what she has done. All this is last season. Let's go look at Kelsey head to head. I didn't even think about that. Head to head, yeah. 2 games good, 1 game, eh. Washington's playing some amazing defense right now, but they're so bad at shooting. This is one of those, I have no clue what the hell's going to happen. So, Hamby, same situation. I don't know. This is one of those I'm leaving alone. Look at this. If you can figure out who to take, let me know. But I'm personally going to pass on this, and we're going to end it right there. So, this is going to be a pass dash no lean. Absolutely no lean. I couldn't even begin to tell you. So, all right, schedule, load them up. So that takes care of Monday and Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, there are 5 games on the slate. And then guess what? All-Star break. Another All-Star break this week. Crazy, right? So no games on Thursday, no games on Friday. All-Star Saturday, probably no games on Sunday. I don't know when they come back, but I will have a video on Wednesday with these 5 games. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if who you're playing. Let me know. I might tail it. Give me some stats I didn't think about. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm not perfect. Things happen. So check out the HQ, check out Outlier, and I'll see you Wednesday for some more WNBA. Peace.